Hey, buddy, what you doing? Oh, no, yeah, I'm just editing a Let's Play at the moment. You know, our big thing. Please. Who watches those things? No, but seriously, I came because a lot of people are still asking about the questionability of Bendy the Ink Machine's Chapter 2 song. Oh. That. Yeah, I think you should explain. Not like I need to explain, but there we go. That well, needs me. I'm gonna jack off.
Hey buddies, it's Will of DAGames, and yes, you guys probably need an explanation as to why the Bendy song with the preview. Probably wondering why it's questionable. You know, the release, maybe, may not be. I figured I'd elaborate today. So our first song really took off like no tomorrow, and I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for getting it to nearly 23 million views. It's absolutely phenomenal. I can't wait to, you know, see what endeavors happens in Bendy. But sometimes I can get a bit scared as well. As you probably may have noticed, from the very start of Bendy and the Ink Machine, it started to become absolutely crazy. Everybody absolutely adores this character. And fair play to them. It's an amazing game. The creators got so much heart and passion, and I definitely think you should check out the game for yourself if you haven't played it yet. It is absolutely phenomenal. The only problem being is with something that gets super popular, you know this, through experience and history, everyone in the community knows my stance towards this, that when something gets big, it starts to get catastrophic. And sometimes it can even be for the best or for the worst. And for the life of me, I do not want Bendy the Ink Machine to go down that dark road of toxicity. Because it's not the games themselves, it's not the developers themselves, they are the people who put their heart and soul in it. I said this about FNAF. I love the games, I love the developers' perspective, you know, they're doing whatever they can to build the best they can possible. You get so many that go down the pipeline, and I'd just be afraid of fueling the fire to some strange toxicity. I want to first reassure that if I am going to release this, I want people to be able to spread the educative art of diversity. Because it's not just me, it's a lot of other people that I'm seeing. You know, Bendy kind of climbs up for them, but everything else just whisks away into the wilderness, and I wouldn't be saying this if it was just me. I remember the experiences that happened beforehand, and people took the running end of the stick. Let me reassure you guys that I am truly passionate about what I do. It's a lot of fun. And by that, I also mean that I don't want to do something that's super passionate if it means it's gonna detriment something in the long run. Again, with that, there is also a dark side, which does bring out the worst part of a community. And while it's not the whole part of it, and it's probably the smallest part of it, it's also the loudest. I feel as though by making this song, I'll be, in a way, rekindling the burning embers that bring out the worst parts in people. So I know, it sounds like a really stupid excuse. It probably means nothing at this point, and I know as much as I like to say, I'm a community involver. I like to make sure things are better in the long stretch of things. So I think long-term rather than short-term, I like to think that something goes out with a passion, goes out with a bang, etc. Because I want to forever remember it in my mind and be like, man, this was great. So you see, I'm a lot prouder of the songs like, let's say, Zelda recently, Breath of the Wild. That was one that, you know, it's probably only gonna get the one song. And it is. It encompasses everything. That was the same with Build Our Machine. It encompasses the entire game as a whole. I mean, it does relay sort of Chapter 1 bias, which is why Chapter 2 comes out, and the reason why I was more in favor of releasing it is because it clarifies a bit more about the whole thing in general, a bit of perspective from my end. Plus, we now have Bendy, Boris, and Alice. You know, we've kind of seen a lot more of them. I mean, okay, Alice was a little bit, but now we've seen all of them. We kind of have like a bit more perspective on what we want to do for this. So we want to make a story, but we don't want to make that story become the problem that encompasses everything. So I'm very skeptical about releasing this. I'm scared about it because it's also the fact that it needs to top Build Our Machine. It needs to do better than that. And if it isn't going to do better than that, and I know instinctively that I'm not going to be able to meet up to it, then I'm just going to leave it alone and probably focus on another project. Because I've got plenty of other songs I've got pre-prepped, like the Resident Evil 7 song. I'm planning on having something released soon. Maybe not May, but sometime June, July. But what I really wanted to know from reassurance is that if I'm going to release this, the people who know about this, the people who want to involve themselves in this, I want them to know that they need to spread their wings a bit as well. They're all incredibly amazing games on the horizon. And it also proves diversity. Diversity is, you know, multiple games, not just the one. And the fact that you're able to like multiple games, we need you to spread your wings just a bit more. With that being said, if you liked our Bendy Let's Plays, then you'll like the rest of them. Same passion burns. And we want to do that for anybody who comes forward and likes the stuff that we do. We want to be able to spread that horizon and try and cheer people up each and every day, much like every other YouTuber out there tries to do. Appease their audience, do something great with them, have that burning passion still rise. And don't put this as a forceful fact, please. I'm not trying to force people into doing something that they don't want to do. The reason I'm saying, I mean, the fact that I can say, if you're not satisfied with the rest of the stuff, you can leave if you want. You can go. Like, you don't even have to stay subscribed to us. You can just go. But we do have to put the main premise that Let's Plays are our main part of the channel. That's kind of why we made this. And you'll start seeing that in our more newer videos. We're actually putting out more Let's Plays than we are songs. We still do today, but we're doing it way more drastically now. We're saving our songs. We're not actually putting them out time and time again. We're actually spending months apart from songs now because we want to make the best songs possible. And we can only do that by providing a bit more time to just think about it. So this Bendy song may not even be released till June. You never know. We want to spend time making something great. I guess the key point of this message is I don't want to give something if it's gonna end up burning some bigger passion out of it. You have to understand from my perspective. If I can be reassured any differently, if this was a cooler world, if this was a better world, then, you know, it'd be a dream world. Of course it's a dream world. But we're here to make the best of what we can. And don't get me wrong, I am enjoying making this song. It's fun. I like electro swing, as you probably gathered. I love it. I like it a lot. But sometimes it's like the butterfly effect. It's like, so let's say the more songs I did for FNAF, the more it started burning the darker side of it. So I guess as a small recap, there are numerous reasons as to why we don't want to do this. So one, we don't want to provide something that fuels the flames of the bad side. We want to make something that tops Build Our Machine. We don't just want to make it and then it does absolutely horrible. 3, I may have run out of the vibe in the first place. Like, I'm still enjoying it, but you never know with me. I don't want to ever start making songs that I'm going to lose vibes for. And 4, if I do this, I would hope that people have diversity in their hearts to check out the rest of our stuff and the rest of the other YouTubers who are doing, you know, songs for themselves. I want to essentially gather people. And I know that's what a community is. It's about gathering people. That's what happens. I get that. But if you've probably noticed with our community, it's kind of like, you know, if we cover Bendy, it fucking goes. And if anything else, compared to that, it's. I'm not asking for miracles, guys. I'm really not asking for miracles. But just a bit more stability. Just a bit more reassurance that we're not going to do this to develop something nasty. We care a lot about our community. And so does everybody who does YouTube. You know, whatever community they get, they're our driving passion to keep going every single day. And I hope that any of you who are watching this who have a community see the same. We do care. But I personally care so much that I don't want to see something go bad. You know, it's real close to me. So with that being said, we actually do have a straw poll down below if you want to vote on what you've heard today after hearing this. You know, would you like to hear it or would you like to not hear it based on this, because we don't want you to just go, oh, well, the song sounds good, so yeah. We want you to really think about this. Straw poll down below if you guys want to, if you want to put your thoughts in the comments section down below. Rip me to shit if you want to. You can rip the hell out of me for my morals, my understandings. In fact, sometimes I even respect that as well. Yeah, I might feel a bit shitty about hearing it, but well, I'll hear it. I'm a tough man. Not really. But as I say, thoughts down in the description down below. If you can't just vote on it, you have to say more about it down below. Remember, we all want to be as one here. We want to stay strong. The Armada is strong with us, and we want to keep continuing that, as well as just providing the best old goofy fun, all that goofy shit. We don't want you guys separating yourselves, you know, because then we start getting wars. And I want to keep everybody in the loop, because I love you all. And I hope that all of the stuff that we do here at least sheds some light. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. There's a lot of things I need to prep with, so obviously this song, if I'm gonna go through with it, I want to see if I can actually complete it. I also have a lot of Let's Plays to work on, a lot of videos that have been recorded and need editing. We've got moving stuff, because we are moving house, so we have to take down nearly all this stuff. If you like what you saw, click like and subscribe and share for friends and family, and maybe your dog. Check out DAGames Official on Twitter for the newest information on music, animations, Let's Plays, and live streams. Yes, because music, I do talk about it a lot on my Twitter, so if you guys want to hear more about what I'm going through in the spur of the moment, a bit of how I feel, Twitter. I'm Will of DAGames. I hope this helps. I hope this helps give a bit of an analysis and an explanation as to why I'm feeling a bit skeptical about the release of Chapter 2. Hopefully it comes out positive, though, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out!